Greetings, it's Iain from RTL here. Welcome to A Perfect Side, where we take an album and we look and see what's the best side. Is it side one or is it side two? It's very simple. So I have to listen to this album and then, in my opinion, find what is the best side. So today I have gone for the 8th album from Pink Floyd from 1973, the classic Dark Side of the Moon. Now joining Roger, David, Richard and Nick on here. On saxophone, Dick Parry. Claire Torrey. On backing vocals on a certain track. Doris Troy, Leslie Duncan, Lisa Strike and Barry St. John as well doing some backing vocals. So we all know how this album starts with that little vocal and we go into that little bit of screechy Speak to Me. It's only short and that just goes of course into the gorgeous Breathe in the Air. So chilled. Great vocal from Mr. Gilmore. Lovely keyboards from Richard. And that little slide guitar is just wonderful. It may be only 2.5 minutes long, but I just love it. Up next, the groundbreaking On the Run. Done with phasing and buttons and speed up. I just remember this when I saw them with the bed coming down this Wembley Stadium, this bed flying from one end to the other. And they did it again at the Docklands. Yes, I saw them at the Docklands. It's just an amazing piece of music. It's an instrumental. Groundbreaking, absolutely groundbreaking. And then we get the absolutely thing. We go back into the bit of Breathe as well. And then we get Time. Of course, everyone thinks that's a clock at the beginning. It's not. It's Roger on the bass. Because Guy Pratt played with Pink Floyd, and he was showing how Roger got the sound, and it's absolutely brilliant. I think this has got some of Nick's great drumming on this. It's got one of the best guitar solos on the album, and I just love how it goes back into Breathe as well. It's just an unbelievable track, of course. And then we end side one with probably the best thing that Richard Wright ever wrote. The Great Gig in the Sky. And Claire Torrey. What a set of lungs. They've had people try and copy it, but Claire is just unbelievable on this. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It is definitely one of my favourite Pink Floyd songs of all time. So we'll flip it over to side 2 and we'll have a look what's on there. Okay, this starts up with that great bass line from Roger on Money. It's a hit. Don't give me that do-goody-do. Great riffs on this. Dick Parry's amazing saxophone solo. Whoa. Then we go into a little nice gentle song written by Richard and Dave called Us and Them. Again, Dick Parry is the star with that wonderful saxophone on it as well. Brilliant song. Then we go into that lovely textured keyboards from Richard on Any Colour You Like. Just amazing stuff. And then we go into Brain Damage. I just love this. It's just an amazing piece of music. The Lunatics are on the grass. And then we end up with Eclipse. Great drumming from Nick. What a way to end a fantastic album. Okay. The tough bit. What is the best side? Whoa, this was a toughie. Absolute toughie. Highlights of the album, of course, are Great Gig in the Sky, Money, Us and Them. But they're not all on the same side, are they? Any Colour You Like. Let's look at the. It's good, but it's not brilliant. Brain Damage and Eclipse, yeah, they're classics. But on side one, you've got that little segment that is, and it flows beautifully. Speak to Me, Breathe, On the Run, Time, a little reprise of Breathe, The Great Gig in the Sky. So, you know where we're going with this. It is side one of this album. It's the perfect side. This is just classic Pink Floyd. With everything. Great lyrics. They're experimental with On the Run. And just Great Gig in the Sky is just the most beautiful piece of music. And that is why it is going to be my perfect side. Side one has always been my perfect side, to be quite honest, I think. It just reminds, this album though has got so many memories. I remember hearing this for the first time in 1982. That was a bit late, but one of my mates had it and we kept listening to it during the school holiday of that summer. We used to put it on the big ghetto blaster thing and take it down the. Where we used to live, we was right near a river in a town, but you cross the big road, as we used to call it, and you'd go into what is called a mill. It is an old mill, and we used to sit by the river and just listen to this. It was just fantastic, and that side one always used to make you chill. So that is why it is my perfect side. Okay, that's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow, and what have we got for tomorrow? Well, we got some more Tangerine Dream. We got part 2 of the Tangerine Dream story, which we're going to be looking at their albums from the 1980s. And retro ranking tomorrow is a Bad Songs Day. And tomorrow we're going to have a look at Marillion. Yes, my beloved Marillion, and I have found 15 songs that just did not do it for me. As much as I love this band, they did put out some stinkers as well. So that's all coming tomorrow. Don't forget, we have got a very tight battle royale at the moment. It's one vote in it. I'm not going to tell you which way it is. If you want to vote for it, go to the community tab, go down, find the link and go and vote. Your vote will count. So go and vote for which other album it is. The Colour of Spring, Talk Talk and Revolver, the Beatles. It's very tight. The lead has changed twice over the weekend. So go and vote in that. So I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.